She went live on her channel that night, makeup smeared like she'd been crying, voice shaky, and I watched from the kitchen, half expecting the worst. We'd fought just an hour earlier, screaming about nothing and everything. Her late nights, my jealousy, the empty space growing between us. Suddenly, she blurted out that she'd been cheating. Thousands of people watching, hearts and comments exploding on the screen, and I felt my chest cave in. She didn't name names, just stared into the camera and confessed, raw and brutal, that she'd been sneaking around for months. My stomach twisted because I was sure I'd see my best friend's name in the chat, or maybe that guy from her DMs. Instead, she said she'd been cheating with me, on herself. I stood frozen, replaying her words, waiting for her to clarify, but she just let them hang there, heavy and confusing. People in the chat started freaking out, and I realized she was talking about how she'd lost herself in our relationship. She said I made her forget who she was, and that every time she snuck out to meet someone, it was just her trying to find pieces of herself she'd let go. The late nights, the secrets, they weren't about another person. They were about her trying to remember who she was before us, before everything got complicated. I wanted to yell, to defend myself, but all I could do was stare at her through the screen, seeing her in a way I hadn't before. In that moment, the betrayal wasn't about someone else. It was about how we'd both cheated ourselves, pretending we were whole when we were falling apart. The real scandal was never another lover. It was the way we'd both been lost together and didn't even know it until she said it out loud for everyone to hear.